Well, this week we got some interesting news. Between financial reports, indie showcases, and delays, we need to revise what happened this week. First, the Nintendo Indie World Showcase. These Nintendo Indie Showcases are always a mixed bag for me. The standout was definitely Gunbrella. It is an action-adventure game where you play as a gruff man on revenge, using a combined gun with an umbrella. It had a good trailer, showing what the game is about. The Left Hand is also interesting, though I'm not a big fan of puzzle platformers, so I'm not sure I will eventually play it. On the other hand, I remember when Wooblets was first announced 5-6 years ago, but ever since then, every time they showed a new trailer, I just kept losing interest on it. Now the game has completely lost me. There were more games shown in the showcase, but these three I feel are the ones that people will pay attention the most. If you want, go check the presentation on YouTube. I will leave the link down below. Sega, EA, and Capcom all published their financial reports this week. Sega didn't have much to talk about beyond what most people already knew. They're still working on their Super Game initiative, and that they have 13 titles for release this fiscal year, like Sonic Frontiers and 13 Sentinels for Switch. Capcom announced that they plan to release 45 SKUs this year, which when you account for games already announced like Street Fighter 6 and Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, give us roughly 15 SKUs of an unannounced games. EA announced on their report that they had 4 upcoming games in 2023 financial year, a major IP, a partner title, a remake, and a sports game. The partner title is another title from EA's Small Studios partnership, like with Hazelight, and the major IP is Jedi Survivor, the sequel to Jedi Fallen Order. Now, for the big news this week. Bethesda announced that both Redfall and Starfield are getting delayed to 2023. As I said in my Xbox and Bethesda speculation video, I was already expecting a delay for Redfall. Arcane was too quiet around the game, and while Arcane isn't a show-off for their games, they do tend to show the games in key opportunities, which was not happening with Redfall. Starfield was a surprise though. Bethesda has a history of keeping gameplay under wraps until close to release, so the dev diaries being put out by Bethesda were looking like padding for their marketing. I still expect Starfield to show gameplay on the Xbox showcase, but now I am unsure of how much details Bethesda will share. We might get more dev diary trailers with bits and pieces of gameplay if the game is still too far into 2023. Let's hope that this doesn't happen. That's it for this week from me. If you liked the video, give a like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.